Hi, you guys. How you doing? Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can see me. Hi, Shitan. You know who this. Hi, my lovelies. Lovely to see you. Let me know if the connection is all right. While we're waiting for people to get their notifications for today's session. Yes, perfect. Brilliant. Happy to hear it. Okay, you know who this. Thank you for the feedback, darling. How are you guys doing today? You in a good mood? Or you hangover from the full moon? Apparently, that's a thing. You can be emotionally hangover from a full moon. Positive 10. Hi, darling. Lovely to see you. Kisara. Hi, darling. How are you doing? Lovely to see all of you, my darlings. So I'm just going to give it a couple more minutes. Hi, Jelly. It's $10 per question, darling. Neptune. Hi, darling. Paige, how are you doing? So many of my regulars, but we have positive 10, and I think positive 10 is somebody brand new. So hi and welcome, darling. Kisara survived an earthquake, but I'm glad to hear that you're okay, darling. Earthquakes are, yeah, a little bit scary, but I saw a video the other day and there was a woman, and I think she must have been in a special kind of Zen. And I think she was trying not to traumatize her baby, and there was like a proper earthquake going on in Japan, and I think it was about 8 magnitude something, and she was just like, it's just shaking, baby, everything's okay, and she's stroking this baby and everybody's going crazy, and she was just like, it's okay, darling, just a bit of a shake. And I was like, wow, that's like a mom who is going to raise a child to be psychologically healthy. All right, my darlings. So that story over. Hi and welcome. Lovely to see all of you. A quick reminder of how these sessions work. I answer your questions live using tarot and oracle decks. It is $10 per question, paid via PayPal, preferably. If you're not cool with PayPal, you can use Super Chat as well. You can ask things about your future spouse, your career, spiritual guidance, all sorts of things apart from health. I don't do health readings. The link to PayPal is in the pinned message. So is the link to my Patreon page. There was a brand new video that I put out today, and the video on Patreon is about why this person came into your life. Okay, guys? So if you are wondering why this person came into your life, is it for love, is it a karmic lesson, whatever it is, I suggest you guys check it out. And of course, if you guys do want a personal reading, there is a email that you can email me on and say, I'm actually interested in a reading, and I'll do the rest, and I'll say, good, darling, here's the list of readings that I do, here are the prices and the timings and so on and so forth. If you guys do send a payment via PayPal, you can include the message in the question in the PayPal message. Yeah, Kisara, but I think it wasn't. I think she was American. She looked very American. She sounded very American as well. I don't think she was Japanese, but maybe they lived there for quite some time. So who knows? Jelly, yeah, you can pay via both. You can pay via Super Chat or you can pay via PayPal. Entirely up to you, but Super Chat is uh, better for me. But either way, whichever one you prefer. Are earthquakes something that happens a lot in Lima? Hi, lovely Savo. Lovely to see you. It's been a while. How are you doing, girl? How are things with you? How are things with your beautiful selves? So, guys, for those of you who are joining me, hi and welcome. My name is Blash Lily, for those of you who don't know. And I use these sessions to answer your questions live. Okay, so whatever question you have, it's $10 per question paid via PayPal or Super Chat if you're not cool with PayPal. You can ask about your spiritual guidance, you can ask about what you can expect within the next couple of days, the next couple of weeks. You can ask about how somebody is feeling towards you, if there's going to be a relationship with somebody, if something is going to work out, whatever it is that you have on your mind right now. Okay. The only thing I don't do are health questions, but for everything else, you're more than welcome. All right, so today's tarot phone, which is like a marathon with tarot. Uh-huh. We have Jelly opening up our lovely session. All right, Jelly, lovely to see you. Let's go ahead and take a look whether Mehmet is the one for you. Okay, so the first card that came out straight away, they're saying that there's something better for you, darling. Okay, they are saying you need to rely on your beautiful intuition because your intuition has been telling you that there is something better. You won't be recovering from a particular situation, whatever it is. You're going to be feeling much better, and it's going to change the way that you see the whole situation, not only with this particular person, but with a lot of other people as well. And with clear communication, you will be able to achieve. They're showing me like a lot of success in love. Let me see if there's somebody on the doorstep apart from Mehmet, because they're saying there's somebody better. Let me pull a couple of cards to see who's better. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, they're saying that you might not be seeing it just yet, but there is somebody trying to come through over here. Again, this could be happening within the next 6 months if you open up yourself energetically. But when it comes to Mehmet, they're saying that there's something better. Like it is entirely up to you as usual. But the one, when it comes to the one, no, it doesn't mean that you're not going to have a relationship. It doesn't mean that you can't have a relationship, but this is not the one, okay, with a capital Z. Aisha from Asia, hi, lovely to see you. Welcome, darling. Yeah, it's like I keep saying, it's so important to trust your intuition. It's so important, but it's an amazing thing when you're feeling something and you just get a confirmation from the universe through tarot or through however else, and you're just like, okay, yeah. And that's absolutely cool, because when we're learning to trust our intuition, we need those confirmations. We do need them. Definitely. And with time, you're not even going to need anybody to confirm anything. You're just going to be able to be very like, I know this is it, I know this is it, and I know this is this, and I know this is that. So there is definitely somebody better for you, darling. Jelly. Hi, lovely Natasha. Lovely to see you, darling. I'm doing well. How are you doing? How you doing? And for those of you guys who are joining me, hi and welcome. This is the session where I answer your questions live using tarot and oracle decks. It's $10 per question, paid via PayPal. Preferably, if you're not cool with PayPal, you can use Super Chat as well. You can ask things about your spiritual guidance, about whether somebody is the one for you, like was demonstrated by Jelly. Okay, and all sorts of questions, what you can expect within the next couple of days, whether you're going to be getting a particular job, what does your spiritual team want you to know, and all sorts of questions apart from health questions. Akansha, hi, darling. Natasha, lovely to see that you are doing well. That's what we like to see. And everybody's well and everybody's happy. And of course, guys, don't forget to get those thumbs up for today's session. It is very much appreciated. God's chosen. Hi, darling. Excited to have you here. Welcome. How are you doing? I like the nickname, God's chosen. Has a ring to it, has this power to it. From Oregon. We're starting off a little bit slow today, but that's okay. Usually during the week, we're starting off a little bit slow, but then it picks up, and then you guys bring on your beautiful energy with your beautiful questions. So one more time, because I'm seeing that, guys, you are joining us. Hi and welcome. My name is Blash Lily. For those of you who don't know me just yet, it's a pleasure to meet you. For those of you coming back, as usual, pleasure to see you guys. I answer your questions live today using tarot and oracle decks. $10 per question, paid via PayPal or Super Chat. The link to PayPal is in the pinned message for today's section. So is the link to my Patreon page with more exclusive content, additional discounts, and much, much more. All right. So if you guys are into protection magic, love magic, and today there was a brand new video that I posted about what is the reason this particular person came into your life. Is it for love? Is it for a karmic lesson? Is it for something else? So make sure to check it out. And of course, if you guys do want a personal reading, there's always my email is also in the pinned message. All you have to do is just send me an email, say hi, I'm interested, and I'll send you a list of readings that I do together with prices. When it comes to today's session, you can ask about your future spouse, you can ask about your career, you can ask about your exams, you can ask about a particular relationship that you're interested or a situationship that you're interested in, whatever it is that you have on your mind apart from health questions. Shika, hi darling, how are you doing? Lovely to see you. And if you guys aren't ready to ask questions today, feel free to just say hi. It is also appreciated. It is also very much appreciated. C030. Oh, hi, darling. What an interesting nickname. Lovely to see so many new faces. Lovely to see so many new faces. Thank you, Natasha. Thank you, darling. Yes, thumbs up are always appreciated. Thumbs up are always, always appreciated. And let me know if you guys do have any more questions for me. Hi, guys, whoever is joining us. Lovely to see you. Don't be shy, say hi. Jelly. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at this question. Could it be that MT is trying to enter my life instead of Mehmet? All right, let's go ahead and take a look whether this is the case for lovely Jelly. Let's see whether this is MT. I like your questions, Jelly. I like everyone's questions. I enjoy the interaction. I enjoy it's like solving a puzzle. Okay, so what's interesting is the second time this card came out for you, there's something better. There's no need to worry, and there's abundance. So it looks like it's somebody new. Let me see. Because it's this energy that they're giving me a vibe like, starting afresh. There's something about you being the new you. There's something about, your energy being higher. They're giving me this vibe where it's going to be somebody quite youthful, somebody quite romantic, somebody maybe a little bit shy, but this could be somebody from this could be even somebody who might already be checking you out on social media or maybe from afar. And it does look like they're going to be coming through quite soon. Okay, but they're saying like, no, it's not this empty person either. It's somebody new, and there's no need for you to worry. Like they keep saying you're going to be very abundant when it comes to love and attention. Very abundant when it comes to love and attention. Let me pull one card from the new deck I have over here. Communication. Communication is going to be coming through very soon for you, darling. It's something about communication, either via social media. Somebody's going to be coming through. Could even be somebody you friend zoned or something. Or they will be like, oh, let's be friends. And then they're actually going to be hiding their feelings. Interesting. But it doesn't look like it's empty. I think it's somebody else that they're trying to bring into your life. Lakshmi, hi, darling. Didi, nice to see you. How are you doing? Always nice to see you guys. By the way, a quick question. How many of you saw a notification that I'm going to be going live? Because I can't, for the love of me, figure out if people are actually seeing those notifications. Did you guys see that I'll be going live, or like in the community section? Hi, lovely Erica. Oh, bless Didi. Take some time to rest. Take a nice bath. Paige, thank you. Thanks for the feedback. At least I know it's not going to, like, it's not going just into space. Natasha, thank you. Didi, thanks. Jelly, it could very well be this person. Why? You can pay via super chat. You can pay via super chat. Yeah, don't mind those lower vibrational MFs. Pretty. All right, you got the notification. That's good. That's good. All right, so gosh, just shake it off. All right, guys, hi and welcome. I answer your questions live using tarot and oracle decks. It is $10 per question, paid via PayPal or super chat, preferably PayPal. But if you guys aren't cool with PayPal, you can use super chat as well. You can ask about your future spouse, you can ask about your career, you can ask about the spiritual guidance, and you can ask pretty much anything about your relationships, career. The only thing I don't do are health readings. But apart from that, you're more than welcome to ask your questions. If you guys are using PayPal, you can write your question in the message section straight away. Of course, there's always an option of getting a personal reading. You can do it by sending me an email. The email's in the pinned message as well. And make sure to check out my Patreon out with more exclusive content, additional discounts on personal readings, and much, much more. Erica did not get notification. Alicia, I don't want to ask a question here, but I just donated $5 to your channel. You're doing a great job with your pick a cards. Helped me so much. Oh, bless you, darling. Thank you so much. It is very much appreciated. Oh, thank you. It's so, I don't know, it's kind of comforting to see that, that your whatever it is that you're doing is actually helping people, not just entertaining them, but it's helping them. And um, yeah, thank you so much. It's nice to be appreciated. All right, my darlings, let me know if you have any more questions for me today. If you're watching this in a recording, or you can't think of a question, or for whatever reason you don't want to ask a question just yet, just know that I do these sessions twice a week. I try to, definitely on Saturdays, 4 p.m. GMT, and sometimes either on Tuesday or on Wednesday. But Saturdays are like pretty much definite. And I found it quite interesting that I do get a lot of new people, like meeting new subscribers during the weekdays, and my regulars tend to come through more on the weekend. But sometimes it differs. And of course, don't forget to get those thumbs up for today's session. It is very much appreciated. Jaylin, hello. Hi, lovely Carmen. Is the list long? If you're talking about the list of readings that I do, then well, I think it has about 10 or 11 readings. If we're talking about the waiting list for today's session is not long. Okay. All right, and we have the uh-huh. We have a question from lovely Natasha. All right, let's go ahead and take a look. I've been seeing 33333 and 222 last week or so. Is there any significance to that? I feel like something's going on, but I don't know what. All right, darling, let's go ahead and take a look. Carmen, the waiting list for today's session, no, it isn't long. The waiting list for readings, I usually say it takes about a week, but in all honesty, it does usually take 2 to 3 days for me to get the reading to you. So within a week, definitely, but usually it's much faster than that. All right, so lovely Natasha, let's go ahead and take a look at what the spirits are trying to tell you with all of those beautiful numbers. Why have they been getting your attention? Mm-hmm. They want to support you when it comes to a particular decision. The indecision card came through in reverse, which means you're going to be either coming to some sort of a crossroad where you will have to make a decision, or you're feeling right now that maybe you're postponing making a particular decision. They want you to know that it is safe for you to trust yourself when it comes to it. And they're saying to not be afraid and to not hold on to something that needs to be released, because the storm warning over here talks usually about when the universe is coming in with like I don't know, a Dyson, an energetic Dyson cleaner where it just sucks in everything, all the dust and all the dirt, and you're just like, oh. And they're saying if this time comes, or when this time comes, don't be afraid to make a decision, to really rely on yourself. Because it's going to give you, look at this beautiful energy. It's going to give you an opportunity to earn more and to bring more value into life. This says door to value, and this does talk very much about manifesting a higher income, more income. So this saying that maybe you've been trying to decide whether to change jobs, or maybe you've just been feeling like this energy is coming through, that changes are coming and you need to make a decision before the universe sort of makes it for you. They're saying don't be afraid, because here are the money coming through. Nikita, hi darling, you can ask a question. It's $10 per question, paid via PayPal, or if you're not cool with PayPal, you can pay via Super Chat. Hi, Nana. That's a lovely question, and I'll get, I'd love to answer it, but these are paid readings. These are paid readings, paid via PayPal or Super Chat. It's $10 per question. And the link to PayPal is in the pinned message. Natasha, I'm sure it will come up. I'm sure it will come up, darling. Keep your eyes peeled. Keep your eyes peeled. Lovely, Carmen. All right, darling, let's go ahead and take a look at your question. Bear with me a second. Yeah, I got the payment. Let's go ahead and take a look. How did Dylan and other people feel after I told my story, my life story, on my Facebook story this morning? All right, let's go ahead and take a look at their Dion. Apologies, Dion. Let's see how they felt. Let's go ahead and take a look how they felt. They felt there's this energy of a bit shaken up. It's almost like they changed. There was a shift in their perception of you, but it is a good thing because it's this energy of, I don't know what it is. They're giving me the energy of stability. They're giving me the energy of like they saw you as somebody stronger, because this gives me an energy of somebody who's stronger. I don't know if you were talking about your family or about money or about overcoming something, but it's very much about them. I don't know. It's about appreciating that you're opening up. They see you from a different perspective. They see you as, again, somebody who's now open for communication, a little bit, maybe a little bit more vulnerable. Yeah, there's this story of like, I don't know, loss or something, where you opened up. So I don't say anything bad or any critique or anything like this, but it was a bit surprising. It was very surprising. They were like, "What?" And they're now seeing you as somebody who has a lot of wisdom and depth. A lot of wisdom and depth. They might be reaching out for help or reaching out for like advice or some sort. But nothing negative. No critique, no like, oh, did you see what she posted? No, nothing like this. Hi, lovely Paige. So I've been really enjoying chatting with this guy, all right, which I didn't really expect. Is there genuine potential with this connection for a long-term relationship? Let's go ahead and take a look. Whoop. Is there potential for a long-term relationship for Paige? Ooh. Ooh. Interesting. So I got three very beautiful cards for you. The first card is respect. So there's this vibe where you're feeling that this person respects you, and this mutual thing. I don't know what it is. There's a special air about this particular person. They're showing you respect, and it's kind of like, but at the same time, they're being very mysterious. There's this energy of mystery. There's this energy of maybe like you're wondering, is this somebody who they say that they are? Okay. But the thing is, like, you're starting to feel quite secure with them, and that starts raising questions. So let's go ahead and take a look whether there's a potential for long term. There's definitely a spark, and there's definitely a lot of fun that can be had. Okay. Because look at this spark energy. The feeling is mutual, but there's this energy of fun coming through, darling. So I think there is potential of making it long term, but for now, enjoy the fun part of it, enjoy the spark part of it, enjoy the getting to know one another. Because with the mystery card, they're saying it can go either way. Yeah, but they are saying big happy changes. So whether you're going to be in a long term, yeah, and they're saying perfect timing. They came in perfect timing. So whether this is going to be somebody for you're going to end up being with for a long time, or if it's just somebody who's going to shift your vibration so that you can find somebody to be with for a long time. This is somebody you definitely need to have in your life. This is a very important experience. But for now, they're just saying fun, spark, and a lot of mystery. So it depends on you. It's this vibe of like things not being set in stone. Mm-hmm. God's chosen, you're welcome, darling. I really like it. God's chosen. Mm-hmm. But darling, God's chosen, these are paid readings. It's $10 per question, paid via PayPal or via Super Chat. The link to PayPal is in the pinned message. All right, so Carmen, you're most welcome. Megna, hi darling, lovely to see you. The rest of the year insights about academic and career. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the main energies for you, darling, until the end of the year when it comes to your academic and career energies. For Megna. Okay. Fighting anxiety. You might have been worried about things, but when anxiety comes in reverse, this is a very good sign that you are going to be feeling much more confident within yourself. There are, and like one of the reasons why you're going to be feeling confident and calm and not like worried about it, is there are going to be a lot of new possibilities and new doors opening up for you. I mean, look at this on the right, on the left, on the bottom, on the top as well, I think somewhere. Yeah. And it could even be an indication of maybe getting opportunities from abroad, but you will be having a lot of choices. So you're not going to be feeling like, oh my God, nobody, like I'm not going to get a job, or I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to do that. But you're going to be making choices. You're going to be taking control of your life and of your decisions. Okay. So there are going to be those opportunities. Let's see what else. Yeah. Take action. They're saying there's no need to procrastinate. There's no need to wait for something. Take action. Try this door, try that door, try this door. They're saying don't dismiss anything because there's definitely a lot of doors that are going to be opening up for you so that you can take action, okay? And you can really charge forwards. They're showing me like this, a rocket shooting. So a lot of potential and a lot of opportunities, and they're saying don't let it overwhelm you. Jelly bean. I had an interview coming up in the afternoon today. How will I do in the interview? Will I get the job? And we will hear back from M. Is another company that I interviewed for weeks ago. All right. Let's take a look at the energies for today's. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Remain positive. Don't stop. And we have the big happy changes. All right, so they are saying that you're on the course right now to really changing your life. Big happy changes is indicating a yes, okay? They're saying it's up to you. You have got to really focus on the positivity, get that solar plexus chakra activated. It does look like the interview is going to go well. Let me double check whether you'll be getting this particular job. Give me a second. Your card just flew out. Flew all the way out. And it says, listen to your intuition. It does say it's a possibility, but again, I'm picking up maybe there's either going to be a second interview or there's going to be something that's a bit different. I don't know. I think it's a bit like you're not like 100% on this job, and they're saying, listen to your intuition. Let's take a look at the M. Will you be hearing back from the M? Yeah, be assertive, take action. It looks like for now, maybe not, because you're going to be reconsidering. And again, the intuition is coming through very strongly. So it looks like there is more chances with the interview that you are going to go for today. And they're saying you're absolutely ready. You're absolutely ready for this interview to take action. So good luck, darling. You're absolutely ready. An opportunity energy. Opportunity energy. All right. So why? Jelly Bin Jelly, you're most welcome, darling. Why? When will how I meet my soulmate? I would meet him last week on my trip. Let's go ahead and take a look. For questions like this, it's better to get like a personal reading so I can really tap into your energies. But let's see what I'm going to pick up. Okay, so there's a lot of healing indicated. It's when you are going to be finding strength to be recovering from some sort of an energy of like a backstabbing. It could be a backstabbing from your colleagues or something. It could be just feeling like overwhelmed. And it looks like you're going to be like either, this could be talking about actually a trip. This could be talking about hiking or going into the woods, being closer to the nature. But they are bringing me this energy of where you're going to be regaining your strength. It might have something to do with the retreat. It does have a lot to do with nature. But again, like how and when, it's better to get a personal reading because sometimes I'm not able to fully see the information when it's in the form of a story. Somebody's envious of you, by the way. Again, something about backstabbing. Backstabbing or gossiping or finding out, and you're just going to be like, you know what? F all of you. That's what I'm seeing, darling. Say it as it is. I'm saying be patient. Be patient. It's coming. Lovely F off. These are paid readings, paid via Super Chat or PayPal. It's $10 per question. The link to PayPal is in the pinned message. For lovely God's chosen. I am in a long-distance relationship. His name is Christopher. Is he the one for me? Let's go ahead and take a look. Very strong energy. Okay, well, they're saying that there's a strong chemistry between the two of you. However, the trust card came up in reverse, which talks about having trust issues, needing to deal with trust issues. It could be because of this person, because of something that happened in the past, but there's definitely a need to address the trust issue. And it's almost like this energy of needing to be patient with one another and needing to be patient with this relationship. Let me see. Either both of you or one of you has a very guarded heart over here and sometimes tends to act a little bit immature. Maturity card came through in reverse. So let me put it this way. There is a potential for a long-term relationship if the trust issues are being addressed and if you, I don't know how to phrase it. Not that you're willing to wait for the other person to mature, but whether you're going to be, I don't know. Yeah, maybe it is about having to wait for the other person to mature. Because patience is indicated very strongly. So there is potential, but now there's a lot of trust issues and a lot of guarding your heart. Confusion. He's saying there's confusion for both of you. Like, what is going on? What is going on? Overthinking. A lot of overthinking, darling. Lovely why. Yeah, it came through very strongly for you, but I don't like to focus on negatives, but I also don't like sugarcoat things. Like when I see there's somebody backstabbing, I say that there's somebody backstabbing. So with this, this is the energy that I was picking up. A lot of envious people around you, but don't let it get to you. Don't let it get to you. Seriously, you have a very beautiful and strong energy, and people tend to hate on other people for no reason. So and I'll tell you more, when you're gonna meet this person, they're gonna be envious of your relationship as well. But what you gonna do? What you gonna do? You can't stop living just because somebody ain't okay with the way you're doing it, right? Jaylin, hi darling. The contract on my current temp job was extended. Good stuff. However, I'm still learning the role. Okay. Can you tell me if things will get better so I will be successful? Let's go ahead and take a look, darling. Let's go ahead and see what the energies are when it comes to this temp job. And congrats already. You know what I mean? Like, give yourself some credit. Nice. They extended the contract. Let's see. Will things get better? Okay, one word, abundance. Abundance. Cha-ching. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Okay, abundance. They're saying that you are with all this worry, and it's absolutely normal. Like a lot of people do that, and it's absolutely normal. But they're saying you have a flow of abundance, and sometimes you tend to block it yourself. And they're telling me it could be one of the way, and this is going to get very deep. So pay attention here because this is an important message. I'm only going to do one card for you, but this one card has lots of potential and a lot of information, and it's very important for you. You tend to sometimes punish yourself by taking money away from yourself, by doubts. And it's a very deep thing that you do, it's a very subconscious thing. So they're saying you need to address it because the answer to your question is absolutely yes. I mean, abundance comes through as an absolute yes, but you have a lot of self-sabotaging tendencies. And again, you tend to do it through money, through withholding money by not applying for something or things like this. Okay. So even like struggling, yeah, you're saying I'm struggling. You don't have to, okay? And just allow this energy of realizing that you don't have to, okay? And dive deeper, either through meditation or through therapy, because you are meant to be very, very abundant, darling. There's abundance coming through, so you are going to be more than fine. You're going to be more than fine. Recovery is indicated, yeah. Absolutely. Be assertive, take action, and look for signs. You have your spirit guides with you. They're trying to bring you towards this abundance. Don't ignore the signs, okay? If you keep looking down all the time at the floor, you're going to see the pavement, but you need to look up to see the rainbow. That was very vanilla, but that's what I felt for you, darling. And I would really appreciate it, guys, if you would give me your thumbs up on today's session, if you are enjoying it, of course. And for those of you who are joining me, hi and welcome, Blush Lily here, and I answer your questions live using tarot and oracle decks. You can ask about your future spouse, you can ask about your career, your relationship, your spiritual guidance, what you can expect within the next couple of days, weeks, or months. Month is pushing it a little bit, but it's all right. If the energies come through, the energies come through. It's $10 per question, paid via Super Chat or PayPal, preferably PayPal. But if you ain't cool with PayPal, you can use Super Chat. The link to PayPal is in the pinned message. So is the link to my Patreon page with more exclusive content, additional discounts on personal readings, love magic, protection magic, and much, much more. So make sure to check it out. And if you do want a personal reading from me, all you have to do is send me an email. The email is also pinned in today's message. Yes, in a pinned message in the chat. If you guys are asking questions via PayPal, you can just include your question in PayPal message. In the PayPal message. And stay tuned because tomorrow I have a brand new pick a card coming out. And you know what it's going to be about? It's going to be what does your future self want to warn you about? So, which warning does your future self want to give you? Nothing to be afraid of, okay? No need to freak out. But it's very interesting because sometimes we do need this, like, hey, darling, hey, no, this is a no go. Or this is like, take this, don't do this, don't do this. So yeah, just a heads up. Hi, lovely Liz. Why is there no contact situation between him and me? And does he miss me or is he seeing someone else? All right, let's go ahead and take a look. Let's use tarot. Unwilling to commit, youthful, immature energy. Rather cold as well. I don't know what it is. It's like cold and like giving you a cold shoulder. They enjoy the attention. Again, very, I don't know who you're dealing with, darling, but they're showing me somebody who's very youthful and somebody who's very like commitment just rings bells. Okay, so I think it's like they're trying to keep it cool, they're trying to keep it casual, but of course this does talk a lot about fear of intimacy, yeah, and not wanting to take on responsibility. So maybe it was getting too serious, or they were starting to catch feelings and they weren't ready for it. Let's see if they're seeing someone else. I'm not really seeing that they're seeing someone else, but they're really trying to get they feed on affection and attention. They need it. There's a very wounded ego with an emperor being in reversed over here. So I'm not really seeing them seeing someone else. They do think about you. They do think about you, but a very youthful energy. Like the way you think is very different to the way that they think. Very different, even if they're older than you are. Again, toxic masculinity keeps coming through. They do think of you, but there are quite a few red flags when it comes to this relationship. Lovely Liz. Okay, I know sometimes the messages aren't maybe what you would want to hear, but I don't know, I had this conversation with myself over and over again, and I thought like it's so much, I don't know, rewarding to just to see what I'm seeing, to say what I'm seeing, to like sometimes it's not maybe what you're expecting to hear, but I'd rather tell you guys the truth than give you hope and tell you like no, everything's cool. I don't know, especially when it's one-on-one. Jelly bean, I want to live on my own. Can you tell me if it will happen this year and what kind of apartment? I want to buy an apartment. Will it be in the country I'm living in currently? Will you live by yourself? On your own, rather, this year? They're saying right now it's not the right time. You'll be reconsidering a lot of things and choosing a new direction. It's funny how you asked about a different country because choosing a new direction could actually be indicating thinking about movement. There is this peaceful resolution where it talks where you're going to be feeling a little bit more peaceful and more at home where you are at the moment, but it's going to be a temporary solution. I understand that right now you're maybe in an environment where you don't want to stay, you don't want to call your home, but they are saying that being until the end of the year, it's not the right time. But let me see if it's going to be in a different location to where you are at the moment. Yeah. Okay, they're saying a year from now This shift is going to be happening within a year, not a year, but within a year. Okay. And they're saying meditation brings answers. So this could be talking very much, and look at the yes card that came through for you. It does look like you could very well be moving to a different location and then starting, this energy of starting afresh, starting completely new. Those fresh energies coming through. So you might they're showing me, like, because it's like it's almost like you're very worried. They're showing me that you might find a temporary place for now, where you are, and then make this big move, make this big shift. That's what I'm seeing for you. Lovely jelly, jelly bean, jelly. You're most welcome, darling. Sometimes we want things to happen really fast, but when, like, we tend to rush things, sometimes we might be missing a few uh, important details. So the universe is like, hold back just a little bit. Sometimes you need to wait for something to change, to mature, to ripen, if you will. All right, my darling, let me know if there are any more questions for me today. You can ask about your future spouse. You can ask about your career, spiritual guidance, what you can expect within the next couple of days, months, weeks. $10 per question, paid via PayPal or Super Chat. The link to PayPal is in the pinned message. You can also find the link to my Patreon page with more exclusive content, additional discounts, and much, much more. So make sure to check it out. I've posted today a brand new video which talks about why the person that you are thinking about came into your life. What was the reason? Is it for love, or is it for a karmic lesson, or for any other reason? So make sure to check it out. And of course, if you guys do want a personal reading, I do those. All you have to do is send me an email. My email is also in the pinned message, and say, I'm Lily, interested in a reading. And I'll send you a list of readings that I do, together with prices, time frames, formats, and I will answer any of the questions that you guys might have. Lovely SS, darling, a lovely question, but these are paid readings. It's $10 per question, paid via Super Chat or PayPal, preferably PayPal. If you guys aren't cool with PayPal, you can use Super Chat. Lovely Jakia Watson, hi darling, lovely to see you. Jalen, let's go ahead and take a look at the main energies within the next 90 days. This was so weird because I got two freedom cards for you. Both of them say freedom, both of them have a cage, both of them are about setting yourself free. So I don't know, darling, if you've been feeling very much restrained or if you've been feeling very stuck. Both energies from two different decks are showing you freedom. Either you're going to be able to literally take a flight somewhere, okay, where you're going to be feeling more free, or you're going to be working on something that's going to set you free, either financially or emotionally. Let me pull a couple more cards. But it's interesting, it's like very free. It's freedom of expression, justice, and compassion. Interesting. It's like getting justice for something. I don't know what it is. It's very interesting. They keep showing me that you're going to be getting a very positive answer, and it's going to be setting you free. I think it could also be talking about a fear, fear for security, and it looks like you could be meeting Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius man over here with a thinking man, somebody who is going to give you some sort of insight that is really going to help you. Maybe this insight is actually going to be something that's going to be setting you free. But freedom is a very, very big thing. Door to spirit, a lot of spiritual interaction. Wow. Wonder if it's a permanent job. Could be, because I do have a man holding a coin over here, but it does talk also about, yeah, them maybe giving you advice or maybe giving you some sort of opportunity. Archangel Ariel with the second chakra. The second chakra deals with you allowing yourself to enjoy the good things in life. So, enjoy, darling. Lovely. Why should I invest in renovating my space, or will I be moving in the very near future? Let's go ahead and take a look. For why are you going to be moving in the near future? Darling. But darling. But I love this energy. Look at this. I don't know what it is. They're showing me a recovery of romance. So your romantic life might very strongly influence your decision to move. Now they're saying if you believe. If you believe usually indicates that all doors are going to be open. And if you decide to open this door and move, then the universe is going to support you very much over here. They're saying that again, there's a lot of recovery and romance, and yes. The answer is yes. Now let me see if it's going to be, if I can get a timing on this. And yes, when it comes to moving, yeah? Not when it comes to renovating. Abundance. Interesting. They're showing me like keep your money now. Keep your money. It's either you're going to be getting an opportunity to invest or an opportunity to, I don't know, like they're showing me like you will get more value. But they're not giving me a time frame to when you, like as to when you could be moving. They just keep showing me romance if you believe, romance if you believe. So they're saying maybe like just hold on, because romance might influence this decision very strongly. Malak, aren't you cute? Aren't you precious? Thank you so much. Very much appreciated. Oh. All right, guys, a quick reminder of how today's session works. Oh, Jaded Kate, how are you, darling? Lovely to see you. Lovely to see you. Okay, guys, so a quick reminder of how today's session works. I answer your question live using Tarot and Oracle decks. There's $10 per question paid via PayPal, preferably, or Super Chat. The link to PayPal is in the pinned message for today's chat section. You can ask about your future spouse. You can ask about your twin flame, like Kate is doing just now. And I'll get to your question in just a second. You can ask about the spiritual guidance that you need to receive at this particular moment, all sorts of things, apart from the health readings. I don't do health readings because I'm not a doctor. Jaded Kate. So, what's going on in your twin flames life at this particular moment? Let's do this. Let's channel Kate's super cool twin flame and see what's going on with him. I pick up the deck and I'm already like getting dreamy. Okay, let's see what this dreaminess is about. They're making a decision. There's a lot of energy of like having to make a decision. There's something that they have worked on for a very, very long time, and now they've just become really tired of it. They're seeing results, but the results aren't as what they expected. They're not relying on their intuition right now. They are using only their common sense. And with this common sense, they're sort of cutting off this ability to make the right decision. I think, again, I think in your union, like you're going to be the spiritual one, the intuitive one. And I feel like right now on like a very subconscious level, he's wondering, damn, if somebody would like just give me this support, give me this advice. However, I am picking up that they are actually going to be victorious. They have nothing to worry about, but sometimes they find it a little bit hard to make those decisions. I think it might have something to do with what they've been investing in. Yeah, and they're going to be getting their justice. It has something to do with paperwork, with legal things, maybe setting up their own thing, maybe signing contracts. It's a lot of things that they're actually dealing with at the moment, and they want to get their justice. It does look like the concept of justice, the concept of karma is very, very important for them. Let me pull one more card. And we have blossom. Okay. Blossoming abundance. Yeah, they're trying to manifest abundance. They're basically hustling, darling. They're basically hustling. And door to personal healing and happiness. A lot of healing that going on. It's almost like I'm feeling there might be because they keep showing me like knocking on doors. Like they keep trying and they keep trying and they keep trying. And it's almost like they're trying to decide whether they're going to stop now or they're going to keep going. But they're going to keep going and they're going to succeed. Damn it, they're going to be very successful. But they will very much, when you do come together, they will very much appreciate your intuitive side. Because he's going to be more about like, I think, and you're going to be like, I just feel, I just have this feeling. You know what I mean? That sort of energy. Hi, lovely Sonia Earth. Welcome, darling. Let's go ahead and take a look at what important message you need to hear right now. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Okay, so your message is actually coming through from either an ancestor or somebody who is no longer with you. It looks like you have been grieving something or someone for a very long time, and your message is coming through that you will be getting closure soon, darling. A very soft and very loving and healing energy. They're saying that keep going when it comes to your willpower. You have a lot of support from the other side, especially when it comes to your career. You're being guided towards your call, your soul call. This thing, don't be afraid to speak up, because even as I was doing this reading for you, there it's like this feeling of a lump in my throat. It's saying you need to get all of your repressed and suppressed emotions out. You need to cry, you need to scream, you need to do whatever it is you need to do to get closure, because they want you to move on. With this grieving energy, it's a very strong energy, it's a very heavy energy, and they're saying that this is impacting your career. Your willpower is absolutely limitless. You have to stop doubting yourself at this particular moment. Let me pull a couple more cards. Your anxiety is is going to go away soon, because they're saying you might be also anxious about love and romance in your life. And the funny thing is, is that this anxiety is actually preventing you from experiencing love. And but they are saying that the situation can completely change after you get your closure. So get your closure, and you will bring a lot more love into your life, darling. Uh-huh. God's chosen. All right. Sorry to hear that, darling. Yeah, there is a strong desire. Especially when it comes to losing somebody, then the element of guilt comes through as well, and it's even more complicated. But it does look like there's a lot of potential. And learning how to relax is always a good idea. Because we're very much conditioned to believe that we always have to go, 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 do, be productive. But relaxing is part of this, of the success strategy. Let's put it that way. All right, my darlings, don't forget to get those thumbs up for today's session. Very much appreciated. Let me know if you guys have any more questions for me today. It is $10 per question, paid via Super Chat or PayPal. The link to PayPal is in the pinned message. You can ask about your future spouse, about your career, about your spiritual guidance, about your plans, whether you'll be successful or whether there are any adjustments required. Pretty much anything apart from health questions. You can also inquire about how somebody feels about you. I do have a very special deck for that, just for love. Any yes or no questions are cool as well. And of course, don't forget that if you do want a personal reading, you could always email me. My email is in description, not in description, in the pinned message. So it's the link to my Patreon page. Or feel free to just say hi. The energy of gifts. The energy of gifts. Nice. The energy of receiving or giving gifts. All right, my darlings, let me know if you have any more questions for me today. Lovely why. Thank you. Thank you so much for this compliment. And again, I keep saying it's very cool when you guys already have this amazing intuition of yours, and the tarot cards just confirm that. Tarot cards just confirm that. It looks more like you'll be building your nest together with somebody else, you know. So it's going to feel like home. It's going to feel like home, 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 homely home. And guys, by the way, tomorrow a brand new pick a card coming out. on the subject of what does your future self want to warn you about. Okay. So again, nothing to be worried about, but do take a look at it just to see what your future self wants to let you know, wants to warn you about. And like I was saying, the last Patreon video that I did, posted it today, talks about why did this person come into my life? Is it for love? Is it a karmic lesson? Is it something else? So make sure to check it out. If you guys do decide to pay via PayPal, you can just put your question in the message comment, in the message part of it. Okay, so just gonna give a couple more minutes to see if somebody wants to ask any more questions. If not, I do these sessions twice a week, or try to, usually on Saturdays at 4 p.m. GMT. Those are pretty regular. And then the other session, usually on Tuesday or on Wednesday, one of those days. Just one of those days. It's starting to get dark very early. It's already giving me this autumn feeling. Do you guys get a little bit sad when the autumn comes along? When it's time to get those warm socks out and it's time for this pumpkin chai latte, macchiato, frappuccino, something chino. Natasha, I do. Nobody understands that. I understand you, darling. I understand you. I completely understand you. I get very saddened, overwhelmed. I'm like, I can't believe another summer is gone. What is this? I have to dig out the warm socks and the sweaters, and it starts raining. All right, my darlings, last call for any questions you might have. And if there are no more questions, then I guess. Thank you so much, lovely Natasha. Thank you, darling. You have a lovely and fantastic day as well. And hopefully see you on Saturday or next week sometime. All right, my darlings, it looks like we're all done for today. I want to thank you for being here, for your beautiful questions, your amazing energy. It was a pleasure doing this session. If you guys are watching this in a recording, I do these sessions twice a week. One is on Saturday at 4 p.m. GMT. The other one is either on Tuesday or on a Wednesday at the same time. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, do send me an email. I'll send you a list of readings that I do together with prices. And of course, don't forget to check out my Patreon page out with more exclusive content that you're not going to see anywhere else, own personal readings, and much, much more. Wishing you all the best, my darlings. Take good care of your amazing selves now. Bye.